I was so comfortable being miserable that I didn't even think there was another better life. A friend of mine told me, I said, no, I'm fine, I'm happy. She said, how do you know? I can see how not fine you are. And you'll never know until you do something. And when you look back, you'll see how terrible this is what you are right now. And it's really true. And when I look back, I say, why did I wait? For what did I wait? So, all of you out there, that person you see who's so thoroughly successful and maybe not as clever as you, they are the ones who faced their fears and took a leap of faith. And they thank themselves today. Hi, everybody, and welcome to yet another session by me and the team. We have Kavya from India, me from India, and Dipti all the way from Canada. Dipti is a mompreneur. Kavya and me are full-time digital business owners, and we come here to talk about our business almost every day to you. So today we're going to be talking about you'll either regret not taking a chance or you thank yourself later. So I know for sure that my future self will thank me. But what about you, Dipti? What do you
Yeah,
feel about this topic?
yeah. So hi everyone. Thank you, Nandini. Yeah. So people think about they wanted change, right? They always say we need a change, we need a doing something new, right? But they are not taking actions. They are not taking step. It's just a one small step, but they're still thinking. And then later on they see the other people's result, and they thought, oh, if I take this that chance, I will be that same place, right? So they're missing that opportunity, they're losing that opportunity, and they regret. So um, and so the, my my only point is, don't wait for a time, like don't wait for the perfect it will never come. You have to grab this opportunity. Yeah. So Kavya, what is your opinion?
So I'm already thanking myself for the decision I took about 5 to 6 years ago, right? So uh, I we always say this in our community also, that you'll thank yourself in the next 1 year to come. Like if you start today, you'll thank yourself 1 year later, and that actually happens in our community, right? Maximum 1 to 2 years in your business, and you will actually thank yourself that, okay, thank God that I took action without like taking too much time or without being skeptic for too much of time, right? So that was me also. Like I started this business. When I came across this, I just started this business. Maximum I took 2 weeks to decide if I want to do this or not, and then I just jumped in. So that was me, and I'm really glad, and I'm grateful that I took that decision. That one step that I took has completely changed my lifestyle now. Like I'm working from home. I am my own boss now. From being in the IT industry working till midnight to now working on my own terms whenever I want, waking up to like waking up whenever I want. All those things are the changes that I've seen. And I've come back to India and I'm living close to my parents. That wouldn't be possible. So I'm really, really grateful for this business, and no regret from my side. It's all being thankful.
And
Yeah.
thank you, Kavya, and thank you, Dipti. What you've said is really right, that it's now or never. And like Kavya said, she was an IT professional working till late at night, and now she's in India working full time in this digital business, doing it at her own time, freedom lifestyle style, close to her parents. So I want to tell you about me. About a year ago, I was finished. I had lost everything. I was so low. Both my adult children were married and they had, left home. And it was very difficult for me as a single mother. Now, I had a choice whether to join a job or or just sit and suffer. And so I went looking for jobs. That was 2 years ago. I went looking for a job. And I came across this business, but I was scared. And I did not join at that time, even though I was so broken. A year later, because I didn't really have a choice, I just jumped in here. And today, looking back at the year, I thank that self for allowing me to join this business because it's the best thing that's happened to me. And if I hadn't joined, I'd still be that lost, broken, finished human being. So I literally wake up every morning and say, I want to thank me for being here and for just doing something that's so gainful, doing something that's so enjoyable, that's simple, that's no pressure. And yeah, so every day I'm grateful for this blessing. Kavya, you want to say anything else?
No, that's it, Nandini. So, what I was thinking was there are people who have come across, like when you said you came across this business 2 years ago and you didn't join and you waited for 1 year, and that thing, like there are people who have been waiting for 4 years, 5 years now. Who, when I started my business, people have inquired about the business and still they're still thinking. The thing is, when you said you didn't have any choice and then you started, so people wait till that time, right? So
Yeah.
I think that's us, that's human nature. When we come across something and you feel comfortable, you don't start anything. You think that, okay, I'm already comfortable. And I've spoken about this on my page also before, like you are in a like better situation, like not the worst situation or a very good situation, you're okay situation, so you're like, okay, let me go like this. But only when the situation gets worse, that's when we think, okay, I have to do something now, right? And that's when people take action, right?
Exactly.
So people, so always don't wait till that situation. If you feel comfortable now, start, is what I always say.
Yeah.
And if you are in that worst situation, so you waited for like 2 years, 3 years, and then after 3 years maybe something happened and then you start, so you will regret, you will surely regret thinking, okay, I should have started 3 years ago. So
Yeah.
don't wait till you come to the situation where you regret things. You will regret, maybe after 5 years you will regret not spending time with your children. That is also because of the not the inaction that you're doing now. You have not
Yes.
taken any action for your life to change, and that's the regret you will have after 5 years, that you couldn't spend time with the 3-year-old child of yours who is now 8 years already, right? So you couldn't spend time with your child, you couldn't go on travel, couldn't travel with your family because you were busy working full time, or you were busy working multiple jobs. That regret is what we are talking about. You will surely regret it after a few years from now, thinking, when I was young, I should have started something. When I was carefree, I should have started something. Now I have a lot of responsibility, I'm not able to start something, right? So when you feel that, okay, now I think I can start something, when you get that thought, start something. Otherwise, also we discussed this previously, I think, like where all your negative thoughts come into picture and you will not start, you will take another 1 year to decide again. So don't be in that decisive like zone, undecisive zone, I would say. So you will have to think of it now and you have to take action, otherwise you will surely regret. So you have to decide if you want to regret after a few years or you want to thank yourself after a few years. Thanking
Absolutely.
yourself is a very very good feeling that I want everybody to experience.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yes.
we've been there, and you will feel really great that you did something for your family. You took that
Yeah.
action. Don't feel that, okay, like you come in and we can assure you that this business will give you the results that you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
You just have to be there to put your time and effort. You should not quit. If you can't, if you don't want to quit on your family, if you don't want to quit on the lifestyle you're looking for, then this is an opportunity for you to come in and make that dream come true, right? So choose between the regret and being thankful for yourself, and we all here are really thankful for the decision we took. Right? So
Absolutely.
I'm
Because
gonna
fine. Dipti, you say then I'll say.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna add one more thing. What I get it from this business. I was completely forgot who I was. Like I was like before marriage, before becoming a mom. Na, my life is completely different. I'm very independent girl. I have my own career. I have my everything. Experience, degrees, everything after after marriage priorities been changed, right? So and then when we came in here, I have to support my husband because he has to get his license. So I put my career aside and my whole life around with my kids and the family, taking care of everything. But when I joined this business, when I entered in this business, I feel like I'm back again. I gain a lot of confidence. I back my identity. This is exactly what I am before. I
Yes.
now my kids are so proud. They said like, mama, you are like, you're completely changed. Right now they ask me, before I'm depending on them, I have to make something, the technology side, like making a cards or anything. Right now I'm doing it by myself, I don't have to ask anything to them, and they said, okay, I know now you are doing it by your own self. So
Yeah.
that feeling, like when you heard your kids appreciate it, your husband appreciate it, that feeling is different. So this is I gained from this business. So I, to, like, I just want to say, like, all moms, because I'm a mom, I know how we are passing through, right? So don't forget yourself. This is the chance, don't lose your opportunity. If you see the opportunity, just grab it, and you will learn, because we have a lot of support here. See, when I joined, I don't have anything, because I forgot myself. I don't know how, like, I have my degree, I forgot my, like, I have my, the degrees, I didn't focus on that, but my community, like, you guys that support so much. So now today I can proudly say I'm a proud digital business owner. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely, Dipti. You know what you're saying is so right. The best feeling is when your child tells you, Mom, I'm proud of you. And my son calls me up more now than before. And every time he calls me to tell me how proud he is of me. Mama, I just love what you're doing. My God, look at that reel that you made. Mom, will you make? He's a musician. Mom, will you make for me also? I feel so happy to get that appreciation from my child. And one thing I want to say about staying in a comfort zone, I was so comfortable being miserable that I didn't even think there was another better life. A friend of mine told me, I said, no, I'm fine, I'm happy. She said, how do you know? I can see how not fine you are. And you will never know until you do something. And when you look back, you'll see how terrible this is what you are right now. And it's really true. And when I look back, I say, why did I wait? For what did I wait? So, all of you out there, that person you see who's so thoroughly successful and maybe not as clever as you, they are the ones who faced their fears and took a leap of faith. And they thank themselves today. So yeah,
Sure.
So
And
just
I
one
love the
small
way.
step, just one small step. Take that step. Don't think too much. We all are here to support you, right? We all are here to guide you. So don't think much. You will do anything. We all have so much potential. We all have to do, like, anything. If we are born a kid, born a child, this is nothing in thing, right? So yeah.
Yeah. So I love the way Nandini said, comfortable being miserable, right? So we'll never think of it like this. We think that, okay, this is how we are, like, this is how life is. Even when, like, when you said, like, when I look back into the career side of mine, I used to think like, okay, everybody works till midnight, and that's how I have to also do, right? So everybody, all of us are, all our teammates used to go by cab at 2 a.m. in the midnight. So that I used to think like, okay, this is how it is. But now when I look back, I was like, what a miserable life I had, right? So now when I have all these things, I feel that, okay, I should have actually looked at something when I was actually working like that. I didn't do that, right? So only after I quit my job and when I found this opportunity, I thought, okay, let me take this. But if I was still working, maybe I would have also not thought of starting something on the side. So that's why I'm telling people now that you have to do something when you feel that you need that change, one slight thought, and take that action to do something different. And don't regret. Again, coming to our topic, don't regret after a few years thinking I should have taken the step like 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Do it now and thank yourself maybe 1 year from now. Okay,
absolutely.
so
Yeah.
yeah, that's about it. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining today and watching, and thank you Nandini, Dipti. So we'll connect again tomorrow with another new topic. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.